Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How is everybody today? Happy Friday. Oh, Gemma is here. Hi, Donnell. Giovanna. Hi, Melanie. Hi, everybody. Miss Jessica, how are you? Good morning. If you guys haven't seen Jessica's video from yesterday, she made a table runner, a beautiful table runner from a quilt pattern. Yay, right? So go check out her channel. I know you guys probably, anyone who's lurking, Miss Gemma is having a tizzy over here. uh, what is everybody up to? I ordered Under the Sea in Cafe after seeing your short. So glad you're an ambassador now. Oh, that's right. Yay. Donnell just did a short on that. Under the Sea. I love Under the Sea projects. Okay, so everybody, I I received the pattern. Yay. The Merry Merry Snowman by this is Bunny Hill Designs. I know for a fact that Jean ordered this as well. I know somebody else did, but I don't remember who. So I'm putting my second I Spy quilt box together. Oh, nice. Yeah, so Jessica sparked an I Spy frenzy. I don't know if my version was the best, but they're cute. They turned out real cute. Nice pattern. Are you talking about mine? I don't know. Mine wasn't really. Mine was just scraps from a previous quilt that or a blanket I did for my neighbor's triplets last year. I am in bed to keep as they are a bit swollen. Oh no. Sorry, Giovanna. Oh, thank you, Melanie. She was saying mine was cute. So I got the pattern, and I know I can't say much, right? So this is the front of it. There are 9 blocks of the month. So much fun, right? And there's a lot of pages in here. There's a lot of pages, right? So I was saying the Xmas pattern. Oh yes, it's applique. Yes. Hi, Jean. Miss Jean, guess what came in the mail? And there's a lot of stuff in here. There's Jean, there's a lot of I've never done a pattern before, so this to me, and I didn't look through it yet. So 9 blocks. I guess the fancy word is bomb, right? So I'm going to show you the blocks, which I'm not showing you anything that I'm not supposed to, because these are exactly what you see here, just broken down. I see mine should be arriving also. Yes. So these are blocks 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. And they do have recommended, I guess. All right. So since I am not a pattern buyer, maker, do they always have like recommended fabrics for each pattern, or is it like not a thing? I don't know. But there's a ton. All right. So this is block 3 and 4. They are big. One of the snowmen are like this big. So each block is a different size. Because if you look on the original pattern, not each of the blocks are the same size. So some of them are like rectangles, some of them are square. All right, yeah, so 3 and 4. And I love rustic red and brown. I love the old farmhouse rustic red, and that's my favorite. So bright colors, not really so much, but all right, so block 5 and 6. The snowman in the teacups, so long as you don't show measurements, you are okay. Oh, so normally they do have recommended fabrics. Yeah, I mean, I'm not using, I've been buying fabrics for over a year now, planning for this. Like, and look, every time I see a fabric, and I always look at this and I think, oh, I think that would look nice. So and the greens in here are not like green, they're like a light sage green, so very muted colors. That's 5 and 6. I love the teacup, the little men. I love these little snowmen that peek out of nowhere. They're in all of the blocks. The little snowmen are so funny. So that is all right. I think the only block that doesn't have the little snowmen that are peeking out is this one with the truck, but this is 7 and 8. You see the little snowmen peeking out on the side? They will let you know the fabs that they are used in the pattern. It's just a suggestion? Okay, yeah. Where is the pattern from? It's from Bunny Hill Designs. I never heard of it, but it's called from Bunny Hill Designs. And this one, I didn't realize how big this one was, but this guy, look how cute this little chef is, the snowman chef. Hi, New Horizons. Good morning. Thank you for coming and hanging out. It's like, where is Waldo? Look at this little snowman. This one has 2 of the snowmen that are peeking out. Thank you for joining New Horizons. New Horizons is a friend from Tuber Chat. It's Mr. Kevin. So, yeah, so here they have the recommended. These are all Moda recommended fabrics. It says featured fabric by Rueneri. I don't know how to even spell it. It's Rouennie something. They're French general fabrics by Moda. Muslins, Moda Bella, and Moda puzzle pieces. So, lots of beautiful fabrics. I'm not showing you anything you don't see because these are the fabrics already in the pattern. So these are the ones that they recommend. Really pretty. Hi, Gems. What's the matter? Hi, Gems. So wonderful. I just think that this is just, these are fun. So much fun. Yeah, so there's a lot of pages. I'm lurking today as work is crazy busy. Thanks, Donnell. Hi, Tina. Good morning. Good morning. Hit 1,500 the other day on my channel. Good job. Nice job. Oh, your name is Kevin? Oh, no. What's your name, New Horizons? Congratulations. That's so awesome. 1,500 is huge. It's really huge. Good job. Good morning. Jess, I was just showing the blocks for my pattern. So that's a very big milestone. 1,500 is huge. Let me give Gems her, hi, Jemmies. I gotta fix her dandelions. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, baby. You want me to put them over here? You want to put them over there? Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Jim Jams. Hi. She's my lovely assistant. She was just doing bathroom cardio. Derek, either DJ or, all right, Derek. DJ. All right, so DJ, congratulations. That's an amazing, amazing, amazing accomplishment. So happy for you. 15. I remember I got to 1500. I thought, oh my God, am I going to die here? Am I going to get stuck? So, very, very happy about this. So, like I said, I didn't get to read a lot of this, the instructions, but there's a lot of pages. There's a lot of little things going on here. There's a lot of squares and triangles and rectangles and embroidery. There's a lot of Jean, there's a lot of hand embroidery, Miss Jean. So, yeah. So like these words, it says joy and then Noel. Those are all, that's all hand embroidery, which is fine. And then as well as the swirls for the watering can. So that's okay. That's pretty easy. And I think, Jean, I didn't read it yet, but I think these earmuffs might be hand embroidered too. So of course all of the arms and these are all buttons. There's a kit. They want you to spend, I think it's $23.99 or something for a kit for buttons. I did not buy the kit for the buttons because I have more buttons than I'll ever use in my whole entire lifetime. More vintage and antique buttons I will ever use. So yeah, and there's a lot of hand embroidery here. So that is 3 and 4. So let's see. Somebody is enjoying a snack. You see her? Jemmy, she's enjoying her little snack. I just posted a video on their channel yesterday, the rescue channel, of her actually just laying on her side and doing whatever. That's their channel. If you want to see her videos, if you want to stay updated with Miss Gemma. Hi, Laura. Jess, yes. Let's see. Dawn. Hi, Agnes. Good morning. All right, Mr. DJ, we are a very wonderful community of ladies and we love to help each other out. So if you hang out with us, we got you. Right, Jess? Hi, Joy T. Good morning. Very good morning to you. So my room today is a little messy. I don't like to be messy. Over there is blankets or flannel sheet sets I had gotten from Kohl's on 85% clearance. And I'm going to use those for backings. And this is just my little vintage desk. And yeah, and my ribbon, there's no way to organize it. There's way too much ribbon. That's why it's behind the door. So don't look at the ribbon over there behind the door. It's messy. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what else to do about ribbon. It's there. And it actually says that there's ribbon. They use ribbon for this pattern. And if you see here, this the snowman in the sled has a little ribbon there. So there are some pieces in the pattern that call for actual like ribbon. I just subscribed, Derek. Oh, see? Thanks, Derek, for hanging out. We got you. Let's see here. I don't know. She's doing great. It's been hard limiting her activity. Yeah, so Laura's doggy needs lots of hugs and prayers. And Laura, how's your long arm? Are you gonna name it? Are you gonna name your long arm? Let's see here. So that's that. I can't really show you any more. Yeah, there's lots of pages. And there's lots of cutouts. So here in the back, it's a 62 by 66 size, finished size. There's 2 borders. There's a small little border here. And then there's a bigger one here. And then what do you guys call this? Are these called cornerstones? I'm not fancy. I don't know. So whatever these are up here. So yeah, it might be another few years before JoJo ever finishes anything. Jean's gonna have this done in a jiffy. I don't know if Teresa bought it too. Oh, I'm not gonna have it done in time for Christmas. If it was just applique, maybe, but you have to do the blocks. You have to do the hand embroidery. If you gave me the applique pieces, I could. And these are not raw edge applique. The bigger pieces are not raw edge. They are the turn and flip applique. But the smaller pieces are going to be raw edge because I'm not going to sit there and do this with. So these tiny pieces, yeah, like the. So I will either machine stitch or do a satin stitch, a machine satin stitch, or you can just save everything for last. So like what I would do is do all the blocks, do one block at a time, like all of you guys recommended. Melanie's putting her rows together. Good morning, Mona. Hi, Deb. Good morning. So for this pattern, anything that has to be hand embroidered will have to go very, very last because that's where you need to really take your time and think about each one. So any hand embroidering will go last, very last. But the blocks I can do, I think. Oh, goodness. So, all right, Miss Jean. I hope yours comes really soon. That's so awesome. So I do have fabrics picked out. I might do a quick short showing some of the fabrics that I have for this. She's eating again. I just posted a video of her yesterday. She was relaxing and chilling out, right? So that pattern, I don't know. I have to sit and read through it. So you can do this, Joe. It looks like an amazing project. It's just going to take some time, but you got this. Thanks, Jess. Thank you. There's a lot of pieces. So, and I'm not in a rush. Joe, you can do it. Keep your chin up. Thanks, Giovanna. I will not finish it before Jean because I will not. No. So, Jess, yes, Joe, you go, girl. Thanks, Mona. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, like I said, absolutely any hand stitching, any embroidery, absolutely last. because this way I could lay out all 9 blocks and just focus on the hand stitching. The piecing and the applique. It's going to take a long time because there's tiny, tiny, tiny pieces. So like what I've been doing is I've been remember I showed you guys these? So I have been practicing, right? So these here, the eyes and the nose, I just machine stitched. But these here I'm going to practice with the eyes and the buttons and the arms with, hand stitching. So these are just, these are awesome, but I just have to practice the hand stitching part. So like for the eyes, is Jean still here? Like for the eyes, I'd probably just use French knots. You've definitely got this. Just like large meal, take your time and take small bites. Whenever it gets done, it gets done. No race. Yes, Donnell, my voice of reason. So, yeah, like I said, anything that's hand stitched will be one little bit at a time, but just practicing, because I think the applique on the back turned out real nice. You can't really, right? So, yeah. I can't even read it. I need time to just sit. Thanks, Jean. Thank you guys so much. So I've been just making these practice. So, yeah. I gave you guys, I did giveaways for these, right? Where you guys can make your own. Was it last week or a couple weeks ago? So, did anyone make their appliques yet? I cut some out and gave them as giveaways. So, these are great little projects to work on. Like in between your Singing in the Rain quilt or any big project you're working on, to take a little break and work on small things like this, where you can sit and relax and just take your time. There's no measuring. You're just cutting the pieces out and sewing, right? You watch a video, podcast, a movie, you listen to something, and you just applique. This is very relaxing, and the applique turns out so cute. And you cannot tell that this is raw edge. You can't. A nice satin stitch, you can't tell, right? And these go by pretty fast. Like you can, once you pick out your thread ahead of time, you have your thread ready, and you just stitch. That's it. So awesome. French knot is a great idea for the eyes. Oh, right, Jean, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I hope Jean's on the live today, because this way I was thinking just like a French knot. Because if you've been watching Jean's live stream, she's been showing us all the different stitches for embroidery, like slow stitching. And there's some wonderful stitches I never even in my life heard of or saw. And she's been going through each individual stitch, and it's really been wonderful. It's been nice to watch, and I appreciate that. Really nice. So the French knot is my easy one. I can do the whip stitch, the French knot, the back stitch, and there's a couple other ones that I can do. I love the snowman. Oh, Laura, didn't you get the deer? I got my sewing cutouts from you. Yes. So the sewing cutouts, these sewing machine cutouts, the sewing notions or whatever. I did some giveaways for these guys. It has the pin cushions, the sewing machines, and the irons. I have 5 sets left. I have the pink and gray, the pink, gray, and black. I have purple plaid and purple polka dot. I have some blue floral, and then just the plain black and white. So I have 5 left. And these are in my YouTube shop. If you X out of the chat, you go to the home page, and you'll be able to see the store. They're $5. And there's lots of fun. Like I said, these are really great. Applique is a nice little relaxing project to work on, in between big projects. So, right, Gemma? So these are really, really awesome. So I received the package, Joe, but finishing some other projects first. Oh, That's okay, Dawn. These are those, like I said, those are great to do in between projects, or when you finally finish a project and you want something small to work on. Awesome projects. Awesome. I know Lisa is good at applique. Lisa from Awkward Quilter GA shared with us the what's that? The turning applique, the turn applique, where you add the interfacing, and then you cut a hole. And if you watch on Lisa, she has a really great video on how to do that, and she's very good at it. Let's see here. Did I hear pink? Yes. Let's see here. So, can I show you guys some fabrics I got from Lynn from Soft Squares? So Lynn has been doing her night sales, and she's been offering, Lynn from Soft Squares has been offering free shipping between the hours of it's 5 and 7 Eastern time, and 7 between the 2 hours of 7 and 9 Mountain time. Oh goodness gracious, I'm a terrible person. Yes, I got the deer. I'm trying to decide how to use it. See, I love the deer, but I'm just not brave. I cut it out because it was so cute, and I said maybe someone will want to try it. So Laura said she's trying to figure out how to use it. I was thinking about creating a snow globe with my vinyl over. Yeah. Oh yes, vinyl. Duh. I'm not sure how to go about stitching the little legs and antlers down. I know. So that's why when I cut it out, I said, I mean, it's a batik fabric, so it's pretty, it's a thicker fabric. And I starched the heck out of those deer. So they're probably like, those deer could probably stand up. Because there was no way to put interfacing on the back. Because when I did, the interfacing just peeled right off. And then I used stabilizer. The stabilizer just kept. So I said, you know what? We're just going to have to leave it plain. 5 p.m. Mountain time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Yes. Yes. So I've been, see, Jean, you can keep me on track. Finishing up some donation quilts, handbags, some nature quilts. For my aunt's 90th, the snowmen are so cute. There is time to make them before. Yes. Dawn is not busy enough, I don't think. Because Dawn's on Discord and she's doing things all the time. Dawn's a very busy person. But busy is good, keeps your brain healthy. Oh, hi, Miss Katie. How are you? Oh, you got the gold fabric. See, Jean, why are you peeking? No, I didn't show anybody yet. Okay, so I did get the gold fabric. I got 2 yards of it because this is going to be going into that quilt. And this is, I don't know who it's by. Let's see. But I know that Lynn's husband, Marlin, this was on back order for like over a month, like a month and a half. But this is, let's see here. This is called Precious Metal by Canvas by Benartex. So this is a nice shimmery gold fabric. I mean, you don't use a lot of it, but you use this. This is great to add into. So in these blocks, I was thinking, call me crazy. In these blocks, they have like these little, there's little blocks in here, like that they have, and they're it's like, it's not brown. We can't really see it here, but it's like a gold. These are like some of these little tiny squares that are in here, like down here, are like a gold color. And I thought I can add some of this in here without being too overwhelming. And this is such a beautiful fabric that you can use for background. I love this for winter, like Christmas projects. I can see it on your table. No, Jean, you didn't see it. He likes glitter. Yeah, this isn't glitter. This is it's like a thicker. Jean, did you get this fabric too? I know this was on back order because Marlon had told me that it was it was popular, probably gonna be a while. But this is great Christmas fabric, and it's nice and thick. Hey, Jim Jims. What you doing, lady? She just ate herself into a stupor. So after the live stream, Gemma's going to get to do some bathroom cardio. I was thinking, and then putting the vinyl over the top of this so he could be protected. Yes. What quilt are you doing? I missed the beginning. Oh, I'm doing this Merry Snowman. It's by Bunny Hill Designs. My very first pattern I ever bought. And it's a lot of stuff, big, nice, thick package. Jean is going to be getting hers soon. Getting ready to head out to Sew Expo with friends. Going to be a fun day. Oh, enjoy your day, Katie. That sounds like fun. I'll post some photos in Discord. Yes. Dawn's always very, very busy. That sounds like so much fun. Can you have a fun day? Yes. Thanks, Mona. I wish you to have fun. Oh, Jean did not. Okay. I bought the whole fabric too. It's beautiful. Yes. I just love it for like and it's not glitter at all. It's just metallic. So it just screams Christmas. Love everything Christmas. Making me use entirely from my stash. Yes, I am using stuff, but I've been buying fabrics for this for over a year. Like as I see different things, I've been buying things. So I didn't want to buy the pattern and then try and wait for fabrics to come in the mail. So I wanted to have my fabrics ahead of time. So this way, as soon as when I did order it and it came, I wanted to be able to start on it right away. So, and I broke each block down in my mind and online as I looked through each block and planned out, like some of the fabrics they have are too floral-ish. They have fleur-de-lis in them, and I'm not a fleur-de-lis fan. So I interchanged some of the fabrics. Sorry, Mama called. I'm here, though. Oh, that's all right, Jessica. Hold, Joy T. That won't be hard, Jean, with your stash. Jean's got a couple of fat quarters laying around. Just a couple. Right, Jean? That's why Jean has the big quilt hanging above, so we can't see it. We can't see all your fun stuff. Jean, you should do a video, a my stash video. That would be great. I would just sit and watch it on replay over and over and just it is shiny. It's nice. But it's not overwhelming. But this must have been popular because this, like I said, this was on back order for a really long time, maybe closer to 2 months. Joystick did a typo. Joy T. I knew that. Just kidding, Joy T. Oh, I love autocorrect. I don't know what is up with autocorrect. I knew just LOL, that would take a couple of days. So I saw someone do a stash video, and she did it over episodes, and I think it was like 19 episodes of her stash, right? And then in between each of the stash episodes, she was doing videos on fabric hauls from like, all different places. I'm thinking to myself, you take like 20 videos to do your stash and you're still buying stuff? No, no, no. So if I buy fabric most of the time, it's because I have something that I want to make. And then what I do is I have a fabric planning video that's coming out on Monday. So I have some projects that they're not necessarily like for quilts or blankets, but just things. All right, so I got some fabric songbirds. Jean probably bought this from Lynn too. These are by Elena Amo from Moda, and they're either from her or they're from Corey Yoder. I don't know like these people, but okay. So a friend of mine is a very dear friend of mine is turning 50, and we've been friends for over 30 years. And for the last couple of years, I've been planning a special quilt for her. And I figured, why not give it to her while she's turning 50 in November? So I've been collecting. She loves the same colors. Like this is called A Bloom by Corioda. So this is just little peach birdies. And I know, Jean, you saw this one. So these are her favorite colors. And she loves to garden. So, and I love peach too. LOL, I see no problem with that, Joe. I still purchase fabric all the time. Yes, me too. I know. I know, but I like to purchase with stuff in mind. Like it has to have something. And then when I finally get all the fabrics together that I want to make for that project, I keep them together. So I know, and if I change my mind, I could always take away or I can always add, right? Buying and using are two different hobbies for some. Yes, I know. I actually haven't bought from Soft Squares in about a month. 30 years, that means you know her from the time you were born. No, not 20. So we've been friends 30 years. So, no, not that young. Hi, Lisa. I was just talking about you. I just got out of a meeting. So this is a quilt. My friend of mine is turning 50. So she loves birds. She loves peach, blues, greens, anything gardening, right? So the peach and the greens, these are little songbirds. And I got this from, this is from Elena Amo from Moda too. So these are just, these are matching birds. Don't they just look so fun? They look a little retro, I think. So these are so cute. And then, so these are going for her quilt. So I will be making this for her. So I have a few months. I think I have about 4 or 5 months to make this for her, and so she would like that. And this is just the same one with a light brown background, and this one has a light blue background. So, okay, Lisa, did you see this, Jean? Oh, I wasn't sure. You said you didn't buy from them. So again, this is the light blue background, and this is the beige. And so I do have, I have a peach. So I have a peach and white polka dot fabric. I have a blue and white polka dot fabric. And I have a green and white striped of light green, like this, like a, this type of green striped fabric. And I thought that would be nice as a border. And this is just the accent one to go with these guys. So aren't they adorable? Right? So, yeah, I thought these were so fun. So these are going to be for her. and I have to make sure I keep these together. So I have 3 other fabrics to go with this. So I just wanted it to be a nice special one for her special birthday. Yeah. So these would be great. I like when a plan comes together. Like, so if I'm planning something real special, I like to have the fabrics all planned out ahead of time. And then if I buy something else for it, then it's just gravy, right? Then it's just now. So now it's just what type of quilt do you make, or what type of blanket, right? So I can just make this a blanket because I have a light blue fleece. I can make it, it'll be November. So it'll be nice to make it warm, or a flannel, right? Oh, I'm always purchasing way too much from Soft Squares, so made myself sit on my hands. I really haven't bought that much from them. I mean, I probably bought 2 other times. Jean and I bought the same fabrics the last time. We bought the ones with the little birdhouse and the mason jars. So I think the birdhouse and the mason jars might really just look cute with this, because it's, yes. See, Jean, just having you on my live stream, I'm thinking. So there is one that has little birdhouses that has similar colors to this, peach and blue with the cream. You know, Jean, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that I think I'm going to add to this. So we're going to keep this in the box, so I know that's project number 1, you know, for that project. I have to stay organized, otherwise you start, you know, getting a little away from your stuff. Me too, Jean. I had to stop. But you know what? Now that they're doing the free shipping for the 2 hours, that was actually really good, because I saved myself $10. So the free shipping is actually good. And their prices for their sales, you know, for the yardage, it's been pretty good. So yeah. Yes, I know the fabrics you're talking about. Yeah, so I know that Jean definitely knows. Joy T had to stop buying. Hi, Gems. So she hasn't been in here long. She's only been in here since I've been doing the live, because she doesn't like to not see somebody. You know, she likes to. I posted a video, like I said, to their channel yesterday of her just sleeping on her side. She was literally just sleeping, like, full out, her legs out like this, her big fat belly, her legs sitting up. I don't know what she's doing. All right, so back to Scrappy projects. So I showed you guys these pre-made bindings that I'd gotten at Joann's. I got like I think it was 18 for 12 cents. And these are just for someone who's just not a binding maker lover. Yay! So these are just almost about 1 inch, I think. It's like point something, whatever. So when I'm making binding, I feel like I'm just want to anyway. All right, so what I started doing on Mona's live on Sunday, I was quite productive on Mona's live on Sunday, because just being a passenger on a live stream is, yeah, you can chit and chat and hang out with all of you guys and do some stuff, right? Oh, my phone keeps falling. So, all right, Jammies, you have to get out of the way for a second. All right, so the big bin of blocks, just random scrappy blocks, orphan blocks, just this is the bin of just getting scraps out of a bin and onto something, right? So I started on Mona's Live, and I had a whole ton of honeybee blocks. So since Mona's Live, I've been doing lots of these, because last summer I did, or fall, I did I made blankets for my neighbor's triplets. So these are just lots and lots of scraps. There's 41 blocks. Yeah, she has long legs, right? She's showing off her legs. Let's see. Their prices are amazing. The prices are really good, and for those 2 hours of the free shipping is amazing. So I bought, the fabric was wonderful. It's like so cheap. I mean, not cheap, but you know what I mean. Oh, sorry, guys. What on earth is that? All right, so 41 blocks, just scraps, right? So what I decided that I was going to do is I was going to make each one of these quilt sandwiches, just because this way, anytime I wanted to make a quick gift bag or make something, I had the blocks ready, but I didn't have any, batting or flannel or anything, and I didn't have any backing, so I'd have to stop to get my block, do that. So this way, my blocks are all set. So like I have the sandwiches are all done, right? So, which one did I have here? So, oh no, what did I do with it? So what I did was I just, so I have the sandwiches all ready to go. I can just, I'm sorry, guys. I can just serge around, right? Or you can make whatever. You can, I was going to make one of these as a coaster. Now that I have the pre-made binding, I could just make my own. I could real quick add the binding, and I have the sandwich already done. So 41 blocks left over from scraps from another blanket. Do you think I overbought for that? I overbought, and now I have all these blocks. But you know what? These are wonderful to have, like I said, for projects. I've already made I made 2 gift bags. I made I made a little. I should have taken a picture of it. I made a table topper for our kitchen table. It was fun having you. Thanks, Mona. These are so much fun. I mean, look. These are so cute. Mona, I got a lot done on your live stream. It was very nice hanging out with everybody. So these are just so cute, right? And they're all different sizes. So now if I wanted to make a cute, like say if I wanted to make a cute little bag for, somebody or whatever. Like if you saw Jessica sewing on the Bluffs' video, she made a table runner from a quilt pattern. This is not a quilt pattern, but just fun. You could just I could make a table runner, placemats, mug rugs, and this honeybee patterns. All of these are wonderful. The colors go really nice, and they're bright and happy. So you can make so many things. And like I said, these are ready to go if you want to make a quick eyeglass case, sunglass case. I actually made a drying mat for my kitchen because my kitchen's yellow. So this works out pretty good. So this is the one I serged. So I just serged around it to straighten it up. Go ahead, pop on your binding. And like I said, this is amazing. How fast is this? So this is all ready. Just throw on the binding. Boop, boop. And these are small, so these don't take long. And then you go around, you're ready to go. Right? That's what I've been doing. I've been making 41 quilt sandwiches. So, and like I said, so let's see here. What else was I doing? So I lost my train of thought. You can never. That would be a fun table runner. Yes, they would be. See, Jessica, you have been inspired. I shared Jessica's video yesterday because it was so cool. Yeah. So I mean, I just got tired of having just the blocks made. Like, for example, this log cabin. So I had the block made. So now if I said really quick I wanted to make something fun with it or do a gift, I'm going to have to do the whole process with everything. So now I have knocked out 2 processes, and these are project ready. That's what I love, just ready to go. And yeah, if you want to clean it up, just throw it through your serger, or just do an overlocking stitch and it cleans them up real nice. So yeah, a lot of things would look good with that block. Yes, you can't go wrong. And this is so my neighbor that I did the blankets for, the triplets, they're turning a year old, I think next month. So they invited us to the party. So I thought if I have scraps left over, so I'm going to make one of the ladies, one of them, whoever got the honeybee blanket, I'm going to make a pillow to match their, or make a little, maybe I'll make a little bag for one of the girls, matching, because these are the fabrics from their blankets, right? So I thought that would be a fun idea. Every little girl likes to have a little bag to put her toys or dolls or something. And I love Scrappy mug rugs. They are fun. No thinking. Yes. Mona, you said it right. No thinking. None. These are just ready to go. So I do have some. I was thinking that, so for my seniors, I was thinking I'm going to make them some more eyeglass cases. So I have some here. These are nice and bright and happy, and they're good. The bright colors are good sensory for them. So I'm going to make them something. I'm going to make a little bag for, I think the one that got the honeybee was Zoe. I think her name is Zoe. So that'll be really cute to make something for her to match. Did you make a video of how you made them? Yes, I'm in the process of actually. I have a premiere coming out on Monday. Yes. So yes, I do have one, Javon. It's coming out Monday at 3:30. It's a premiere. Any of my videos that are over 8.5 minutes, I do as a premiere, because this way it seems to keep people's attention longer if they're able to chat. So, and I think that would be nice. That's how I started quilting with scraps. So fun. So fun, Mona. She wrote so fun. Yes. Right? So my grandmother never quilted, but she made doll clothes. So I think that's why, and she had all these tiny little pieces of fabric for the clothes. And I think that's how I liked working with little fabrics. I like big fabrics too, but I have to go watch Quay Great for Blocks. Yes, these are the quilting as you go is just perfect. Just go and yeah, this is kind of like, so I had these for my log cabin ones, and I was going to do them for my log cabin ones as well. Just pre put them all together, because I know for these I wanted to make some type of blanket, or I guess I'll just, so these are I'm going to do. I mean, I have stacks of these, and they're 9-inch blocks. So I thought that, so Jess had gifted me some really wonderful fabrics, and I actually started using them for some of my my log cabin blocks, but I wanted to do these colors, like the browns and the golds. So yeah, so I like these. I like these kind of colors. They're not traditional log cabin blocks. They're not, light to dark, whatever. They're just scrappy. Then I made some small ones. So, but these I was thinking about just doing them quilt as you go also, because if you know what you're going to use these for, you might as well start doing that. So this way, when you have all your blocks done, you'll have a lot of these ready to go. So like these guys are so cute, these colors. So pre-making your sandwiches makes your life so much easier, and it uses up so many of those small pieces, especially when you're trimming off stuff, right? They work out so awesome. So I use some of Jess's fabrics in here. So like these are real cute. Yeah. So that's what I started on Mona's live, and I just kept going all week, Mona. I went all week, and I just been plugging away, and now they're all done. So like I said, just pop in some, right? You just start doing your binding, and then you just go. I don't have any orange or yellow binding. I guess I could make my own, but since I have this free and the bees are black, there's black in the bees, I don't have to make it because it's pre-made. Yay. So that's my project for today. It's been rainy and 50s the last few days. That's a good tip, Joe. If it makes it easy, then I'm just going to do it. Do you join in on the chats with the premieres? Yes. Yeah. So that's the only time I do a premiere is if the video is a little longer. Yeah, because sometimes like if you do a premiere and it's long, like the people don't pay attention, and they just like the watch time is very low. I have a few blocks of crumbs. Yes, Jessica can. Yeah, you guys can join in the live. It's a live chat, but it's it's just a recorded video. So, but I think that's kind of fun too. You're still interactive. You can still chat, say hi to everybody. But oh, I meant Joe. Does she join in? Yes, I join in. Yay! I sit and chit and chat, and so it's just my fabric planning, and then I have another video coming out on these guys. So I plan my videos ahead of time, sometimes so far in advance I can't remember when I schedule them for, or what the video is specifically for that day. Because this way, like if I plan my videos out for a couple of weeks, like I'll spend one whole day or a day and a half just doing videos of whatever I'm working on. Like the videos are just whatever I'm doing. So that makes life easier, right? And then I just schedule them for like 2 weeks. So in that 2 weeks, gives me time to just work on other stuff and plan other things and buy more fabric. Have to run. Well, we'll walk. Really, see you later. Happy stitching. Bye, Jean. Here it is really hot. I hung out 2 washing loads and they are already dry. That's what I do with the pet beds in the summertime when it's really hot and sunny. I just spray them soapy water, just wash them all down and let them dry in the sun. Premieres are fun and actually easier to answer the chat, as we can keep an eye on the chat and keeping the needle out of my hands. Yes, premieres are good. Yeah, so I like to be interactive, but on the live streams I like to be able to sew stuff. Like I had planned to make some more, to do the binding, to do stuff, and then I got caught up with that stuff. But I have a whole entire bin, and these are not orphan blocks. These are just ones that I put together, like just random, super scrappy, like this. This is a super scrappy block. Like you don't get, it's pretty scrappy. Like these aren't crumbs. So these are just blocks that I have. I need to put backing on, just whatever. So, and then just mini log cabin blocks, or just, these aren't mini ones, but these are ones I had just sewn right over. Like I didn't piece, I just, so these are wonderful, wonderful to have. And I don't have a bin of all different scraps, right? They're on fabric, they're ready to go. I have them to make different projects whenever I need them. They're all in one place and ready to go. So that's the way I need to just stay organized, because I just can't have everything all over the place. So yeah, super scrappy. And then just random blocks. So these, I'm going to go through this bin, and I'm going to make these quilt-as-you-go blocks. Just go through them, and then this way, this whole entire bin, I'm going to chop these up. I've already serged around to clean it up, but I'm going to make these individual blocks, different sizes, and I'm just going to make everything in here is going to be a ready-to-go block. Now that's my plan. A master plan, right? Don't we have plans? Like this one doesn't have anything on it. This this is all wonky and weird, and right? So those are my big plans, friends. I want everything in here to be ready to go right away if I need to make something. I don't want to have to stop, get some batting or flannel, find a backing, I want them to be ready to go. So this is my scrappy project. There. And thanks to Mona's live stream, I'm halfway there. Yay. Oh my God, thank you, Donnell. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yay. I appreciate it. I appreciate it for my babies. Thank you so much. Did anyone see the video that Debbie put up last night? Yes, I did. She's taking time. Debbie is taking time off to be with the fam, and she's going to she's taking the whole summer off. Is she just taking the summer? I can't remember what she said, but yeah, I'm gonna miss her. She's definitely somebody that is going to be missed. Thanks, Mona. Yeah, so this is going to be a, if you guys have not seen, Donnell has been doing a nice series on a full breakdown of the quilt-as-you-go, step by step. She's been breaking it down, which has been really good for a lot of people, because doing the quilt-as-you-go for me as a non-quilter is a lot easier, so I make my batting or my flannel about a 1/4 inch smaller than both the piece top and the backing, because this way, as you're avoiding the bulk all along as you're putting your pieces together. So if each piece is a 1/4 inch less with the center, when you put these together, they're not a hot mess, right? So they will sit better that way. But Donnell's been doing a nice series on it, and I really appreciate that. So good job, Miss Donnell. So I think Debbie's going to be on today. She's still doing it, 2 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Eastern time. I would love to get Deb to 500 because she really deserves it. She's been working hard. She's been doing her own live streams. She's been helping out with Lisa and Mona. And Miss Deb works real hard. So let's see here. So, and So Blessed by Jess is a wonderful channel. I love watching Jess's blocks. Jess has, you have really great fabric blending eye. So Jess is really, really good. Let's see here. Oh, so Sewing on the Bluff, Jessica, if anyone is lurking, I don't know how many, I can't see how many people are on. So let's see here. So Sewing on the Bluff, Jessica, she does such beautiful work. She's an amazing quilter. She's always doing stuff, and I love her. Jessica, I love your bunting video. Made me want to like run out and buy like beach fabric so I can make one. Let's see here. Mona has been going through her cutie, so it's been so much fun, Mona, watching you. I enjoyed watching the whole process. And Mona just did a scrappy quilt. It was really lovely, Mona. Love this. I love the scrappy look. It's turned out really nice. 10 thumbs up, Mona. Let's see here. So Lisa, Awkward Quilter, FOMO Lisa, does amazing quilting. She's been doing her free motion quilting. Check her out. Let's see here. So thank you again, Donnell, so much. I really appreciate it. And Jean, Captain Stitches, she does amazing work too. She's wonderful. All of you guys are so wonderful. It's like a family that we get to chit chat with all the time, and we get to see you guys by doing live streams. It's nice to see everybody. Let's see who else. So Lisa, Jessica, Mona, Deb, Jean, Jess, and I don't want to be a terrible friend and forget somebody. Giovanna has a channel too. She shows her little kitties. And Giovanna, you should do more videos on your bead making because people would love to see that. And Lori, Quilting in the Country. She's been working on a bunch of stuff too. So I enjoy watching Lori in the morning because she's always like, oh no, I can do it. I can do it. Lori, I feel the same way. Let's see here. So, Awkward Quilter, you're amazing too. Don't forget to give yourself some props. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Thank you so much. So these are wonderful. If you are lurking, these are wonderful, amazing creators. Everybody does such wonderful work, such like cool things. Like I've been watching Mona do her Singing in the Rain, and Mona's been very inspiring watching her do. She did the boots. Those are like inspiring videos where like even if you're not working on that particular project, it makes you want to do something. Like that's a good video maker when you do a video and someone says to themselves, yes, I want to make that. If you're inspiring one person, you are inspiring a mind who's going to want to create. And if you help one person, you've done your job, right? Like the fabrics that Jess uses in her videos are so happy and wonderful and so pretty. Jess, I love your fabrics. They were like fruit or something. And I was like, oh, those are like literally delicious fabrics. They were so cute. Everybody is so fantastic. Lisa, the famous lurker, does beautiful free motion. Yes, she does. Lisa, Lisa posted, if you haven't seen Lisa's channel, she posted a couple of videos of her just free motion quilting with music. And it's so nice and relaxing to see how like the creative art of free motion quilting is with, just music. You can see like the what it comes out to be. Yeah. So Jessica has some beautiful quilts. Jessica's really, you guys are all amazing, amazing creators. And that's not hogwash. I'm very inspired as a non-quilter. I like to sew. I like to do lots of different things. But you guys have been very inspiring to help me in my journey of creating fun, cute little things. These are awesome. So I just want to say thank you for all of your inspiration, all of your hard work and your love and your friendship. And Gemma does too. She's still eating. She's been nonstop eating the whole time. She doesn't stop eating all day. So just a quick before we go. Yesterday, I keep a little when she hangs out in here. I give her a little bowl of the bunny pellets, and her bunny pellets were empty yesterday. Do you know what she did? It was empty. She was in here, running around, just going crazy. And she was sticking her head in the empty, just banging her head against the empty cup, sticking her head in the cup and banging her head in it because it was empty. Hello? Can you tell people that you are fresh? Look, she's stretching. Can you tell people that you're fresh? She's fresh. It's fresh. I will dedicate myself as soon as my daughter has finished with her diploma. Yes, everybody does beautiful work. Everybody is amazing. If I have missed anyone, I apologize. I'm a terrible friend. I know. Let's see. And I'm only looking because I know the people who are on here. Sweet Gemma, Auntie Donnell loves you. Yes, she's getting so big. Her little food bowl was empty and she was in a tizzy. Yes, I've really been enjoying everybody's friendship, and everybody's been really wonderful. Do you have any made? Oh, talking to me, Mona? I know my mom wears her wrist scrunchies all the time. I need to buy some new ones. Yes, Donnell has been making. Donnell's going to have a sale for her scrunchies, right, Donnell? I messaged me when you're ready with how many and what type of fabrics. Yes, so Donnell, those are going to be part of your sale, right? One of the triplets lost a baby tooth yesterday. Oh no! Oh, I remember when Jesse lost his baby teeth. Hi, Jimmy's. Spoiled. I mean, I don't know. Liana does fantastic. Yes, Liana too. I mean, I know I am just missing so many people, but I'm only thinking I can only see the ones that are here. Lori does quilting in the country is amazing as well. I know that Lori quilting in the country loves those really tiny pieces. She's told us so on her live streams. Yes, right, Lori? The smaller the piece, the better, right, Lori? Tragedy, empty food bowl. Oh no. She's sticking her and going like this. I thought, well, lady, that is not a wild bunny. And I let her out in the studio yesterday in here, and Jesse was here. Like, they were walking around. This is the first time, and Jesse didn't even care. He was just looking at her. He was just sitting there like looking at her. And she's just running around doing her thing. I gave her a pile of dandelions and she just was like, whatever. The two of them, they don't, two rescues are friends, which is kind of nice. A nice little story. Robin from Artist Island Crafts also does amazing things. Yes. I've heard of Robin. I don't know if I'm subscribed, but I should. I don't do a ton of subscriptions to like big channels. I just, because it's too overwhelming. The stuff that they make are way beyond my head and my ability, so I don't watch. What did Lori say? I love seeing everybody's quilts and all the other projects. I love seeing any projects, like big or small. If you guys were watching So Terry, she was doing the oh my god, what was that? The fabric loom. Now how creative is that, right? That is like some really, really amazing creative stuff. All right, so Mona sent Donnell an email. Noise bugs the hell out of me, and his food bowl is empty. Yes, they get so upset. And look at her now. She's just sleeping. Perhaps she's half asleep. Because she ran around this morning doing cardio. She ran around the bathroom. And she's hard to get because she just runs so fast. And it's very squirmy and hard to grab. So, yeah. Hi, Jenny's. So Jessie doesn't care about her. She's not obviously a wild rabbit because she's not afraid of cats. She's not afraid of humans. So we're not too wild. Robin's channel. Oh, okay, that's cool. We're gonna check Robin's channel out. Harry cat rattles his metal bowl when he thinks it should be filled, and all on the tile floor is loud. Yes, Katie. Yeah, that sure is loud. It is loud. I mean, she was clanking away. Hi, Jimmy's. She has come a long way from half dead in a ditch to fill my food bowl. But she's doing amazing. So I did post a video yesterday of her on just relaxing on their channel. It is not that she is, well, she grew up with you. Yes, she mostly knows us. I mean, if she was in the wild, put back in the wild, her instincts would kick in. But I'm afraid that if around here with the Sourland Mountains and a lot of wooded areas, she would not be alive right now, because we have a lot of fox, we have coyote, there's black bears. Yeah, we have lots of animals, lots of hawks and owls. Can I tell you guys a quick owl story? I know it's been an hour and 15 minutes, right? So a quick owl story. Our previous cat that had just passed, Blaze, he loved to sit in the window with the window open at night. We called him the hall monitor kitty. He had to have it wasn't just the window, he wanted it open. So that's how I started making those pet window pillows. You put them they're weighted, and you put them in the window and they could just sit. So this was going back like a couple years ago. The window was open. It was probably fall, so it was a little cool. And usually in the fall, the owls and the hawks, they get a little desperate because they're trying to build up for the winter. This owl tried to attack our cat in the window, flew into the screen trying to get him from the window. You can see the talon marks in the screen. And all you heard was like this big bang, hard as you could think of, against the house, and feathers all in the window hole. Like you could see the actual marks of the owl's talons imprinted in the screen, and feathers all over, the holes all over. Bye, Jess. Instinct is taught by the mom. Yes. Hello, all. I'm lurking. I'm on break. Hi, Liana. I was lurking this morning, but I had morning routine and to get ready for my live, but I was lurking the whole time. Liana, was your ear ringing? Yeah, we were just talking about how your wonderful work. What did I miss? So if you guys think that an owl trying to get my cat out of the window through the screen is not crazy. That's crazy. So, yeah. That was a crazy, crazy, crazy night. And then all you see is feathers all over the floor and all over the window, stuck against the window. Yes, we were saying how wonderful your work is. Right, Jim Gems? So, owls are nasty. I had to rescue a chicken from an owl. I bet those owls like those small animals, chickens. So I'm afraid Gem Gems would not be. We have so many owls and stuff. Um, we were saying I almost decapitated. Oh my god! Almost decapitated your chicken. Oh my god! But when this owl is trying to take your pet from the window, that's bad. So she would not be alive today if it were for us not having her, because yeah, we have a lot of predators, lots and lots of predators, right, sweetheart? She doesn't know predators. She's not afraid of cats. I had to patch it up and keep it in the house until it healed. It ended up being a deep neck wound. Oh no. It is not that they are nasty. It's their instinct and they have to eat as well. Yes. Yes. So, but owls are a little more on the aggressive side than most animals. So owls can be, yeah. So, all right, friends. Thank you for listening to my stories. I was hoping to do some sewing today, but I wind up just doing a show and tell. But yeah, so my projects are just to make every block that I have in there a quilt-as-you-go block, so they're ready to go and just to have ready, and then just get those done, and then work on some more of these guys to practice for my quilt. And I'm going to read through that, and then I know I can't show you guys any of it, but so I'm going to read through it, and then I might do a video showing like little steps of the block without doing sizes, right? So I could just do like here's the block, and then here's the snowman. I might. Yeah, you are right. It's part of the chain. Chickens are the bottom. Yes. Well, rabbits are very bottom. But thanks, guys, for joining me today. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I guess everybody's leaving already. Oh, thank you, Liana. Thank you. I hope everyone has a great. Thanks, Jess. Thanks, guys. Please go check out everybody's channel. Deb S, the Pug Mama Quilter, is 3:00 Eastern Time. I hope to see you guys all there. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful weekend, and take care of yourselves.